All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to get all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. I'd like to say double honors to my apostles, great millstone and rule well. I'd like to say peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that's pushing this word in truth and sincerely across the globe. All right. Um, this is a numbers 23rd chapter lesson that that we're actually doing in the camp. But I want to share with the Akim and for those that's watching. All right. It's about basically about how Israel became a nation, a big nation, nation of people, man. Okay, and that also kills the minority, the minority standpoint of Esau. How he called Jake the minority and we the majority. But I got scripts to kill all that, man. All right, so this to prove that we are innumerable. All right, nation of people, man. All right, started from Abraham. Okay, I'm gonna read on. It says Genesis 22, and I'm gonna start at 4. It says, then on the third day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass, and I and the lad will go yonder and worship and come again to you. It says that Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it upon Isaac his son. And he took the fire and his hand and a knife, and they went both of them together. It says, and Isaac spake unto unto Abraham his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here am I, my son. It says, and he said, Behold, the fire and the wood, but where's the lamb for a burnt offering? Abraham said, My son, the Most High will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together, and they came to the place which the Most High have told him of. And Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order and bound Isaac his son and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand and took the knife to slay his son. All right, because Abraham's about to sacrifice Isaac upon the altar, man. Okay, unto to the Most High, basically. He said, and the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. Okay, and that's Isaac when he was a little kid, man. All right, for now I know that thou fearest the Most High, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thy only son, from me. And Abraham lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him a ram caught in the thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. So basically, he basically Abraham took the ram and sacrificed the ram up to Yahweh instead of him sacrificing Isaac. Okay, it says, and Abraham called the name that of that place Jehovah Jireh, which that ain't the name of the Lord, that's Yahweh. Okay, because the letter J don't exist in Hebrew, man. All right, so the Lord name is Yahweh, it's not Jehovah. All right, it says, as it is said to this day, in the mount of the Most High it shall be seen. It says, the angel of the Most High called unto Abraham out of heaven the second time, and said, By myself have I sworn, saith the Lord Yahweh, for because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld thy only son. This the point right here. It says that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven. Okay. So the most high Yahweh, man, we are called the stars of heaven, man. Okay. It says and you know, I think it's a scripture in Revelations mentions that, you know, we are the stars of heaven, man. Okay. And I could link that with Genesis 22, but that's another topic. It says this back in Genesis 22 and 17, say that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore, and thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies. All right. So you know our enemies is the other nations in Esau. All right. But yeah, man. Verse 18, this verse, I'm gonna read at verse 18. It said, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. So the point is that the Lord blessed Abraham, okay, to have a multiplied nation, man. All right. And also Abraham means Abraham, go back to the Hebrew word Abraham, okay, means father of multitudes, man. Okay. He's he the founder of the Hebrew nation, and also the elective covenant. All right. So that'll let you know that Israel always been a large nation, man, an innumerable nation. All right. And that's Esau don't like that, because it came out with that old saying, oh, we are the minorities and all that shit. No, man, we the majority of people, man, because we cover the whole planet Earth. That's why we so innumerable, man. Okay. So we large in number. Okay. um I'm gonna go to Exodus. I'm gonna read Exodus chapter 1. And then, you know what I'm saying, because Isaac was gonna get sacrificed, man, because if it wasn't for the Lord, sending the angel to stop Abraham, we wouldn't be a nation, man. All right. I'm gonna start at 7 real quick. This is Exodus 1 and 7. It said, and the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly, and multiply and wax exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. The old king, which gave I forgot the king's name. I don't know if his name in here, but the old king gave Joseph the rule, the government, the governorcy over Egypt, man. All right. But he passed away, and a new king rose up, because the king didn't knew Joseph, man. All right. So this was a tyrant. It said, and there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. So that comes from the blessing, that blessing of multitude in Genesis 22nd chapter, that was going to be a mighty nation, man. All right. And he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest I multiply. And it came to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies, and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Okay. So they was basically scared, man. These Egyptians, you know what I'm saying, they was, they was which which really they are originally Misraim, okay, Sudanese, basically. All right. It says, come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it came to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies, and fight against us. Okay. And so get them up out of the land. So basically these Egyptians was petrified, because Israel was growing in number, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And they was scared as hell, right? Before they did set over them taskmasters, okay? You know, they was taskmasters, all right? You know, rulers, and you know our people were slaves, man. They was tributaries to these Egyptians, all right, to afflict them with their burdens, okay? And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramesses, all right. So basically, our people was put in slavery. You know what I'm saying, in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? There was taskmasters over Egypt. Salakia. There was taskmasters. Egyptians was taskmasters over Israel. All right. Israel was slaves, man. You know, was paying tribute to Pharaoh. All right. Tributary slaves. All right. And they was working a hard bondage. It says, but the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied. Okay, and grew. See, that comes from the blessing of Abraham, man. Because we the father, we come from the father of multitude, man. All right, that comes from Genesis, man. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. Okay, so that was basically, you know what I'm saying, salty as hell because we grew in number. Okay, we're a big nation of people, man. It says, and the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. Rigor. Now we're gonna look up the word rigor. It goes back to the Hebrew word perek. Perek, harshness. All right, servitude, cruelty. So man, because you know we our people were serving hard bondage. All right, you know what I'm saying, and harshness. So when the more we grow in number, the more harsh these Egyptians, these so-called Egyptians, man, these what you call them Africans, all right, these Sudanese, all right, these tall, real black, 7 foot, you know what I'm saying, Hamites, man, you know, put us in slavery in a harsh manner, man, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, and mortar and brick, and in all matter of service in the field. And what makes you think now, man? All right, all their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor, all right, harshness, all right. So now go back to mortar and brick. Basically, you know, that means our people was building pyramids, man. That goes back to pyramid building because you know if you build the pyramid, it comes from the mortar and brick. You need mortar and brick to build the pyramids, man. All right, because our people, that proves that the so-called blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, we built the pyramids. The whole nation of Israel, including Dan, okay, was in the field, man, building the pyramids. All right, so that's why I want to read, just to let you know that we grew a number, man. The Lord, the Lord sent that blessing down to Abraham that we was going to be a multitude of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he the father of multitudes. All right, so that proves that we're a nation of people. We're not minorities, man. All right, I'm gonna go to Numbers chapter 23 and 10. It says, "Who can count the dust of Jacob?" Okay, you so-called blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, man. All right, because we came out the 12 patriarchs of Jacob. All right, it goes back to the Hebrew word Yaiquab. All right, it says, "Who can count the dust of Jacob and the number of the fourth part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his." All right, this is Numbers 23 chapter, talking about Balak and Balaam. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the vision of us growing, man. Okay, as a nation. All right. So basically, that's why Balak wanted to put curses on our people. All right, because we are innumerable people, man. All right, innumerable. All right. So they said, who can count the dust of Jacob? You can't count the dust of Jacob, man. we still a big powerful nation, man. All right. It says, and the number of the fourth part of Israel. All right. The fourth part. All right. Let's look it up real quick. A quarter. All right. That means that goes back to a quarter. Let's look up this real quick. Uh, yeah. The fourth part means it's a quarter. All right. Okay. It says, the fourth part of Israel, let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his. Okay. So the reason why I pull this scripture out, because off Numbers 23rd chapter, it tells you that, what I'm saying, it comes from the blessing of Abraham, man. All right. The Lord, what I'm saying, through the, Lord Yahweh, bless Abraham through the angel, okay, that we was gonna be a multiplying people, man. Okay. I already read Exodus, the first chapter, that, what I'm saying, the more we multiply, the more grief, the more grief, what I'm saying, the more grief it were with, I think, with the Egyptians, man. Okay. So we multiply a number, man. And plus, what I'm saying, Jake, Jake like to have sex, man. Jake like to pop women, man. Okay. So that lets you know, man, that our women, what I'm saying, our women of our nation can have 9 kids, man. And I know a chick right now that got 9 damn kids, man. But that was taken from the state. But that's another story, man. But that was an example of what I just said, that our women can have more than 3, 4 kids, man. That the Lord blessed our nation with multiplying. All right, I'm gonna go to Hosea real quick. That's why the Egyptians put us in hard bondage, man. Hosea 1:10. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea." Okay, so if you pick up a handful of sand and you trying to count every bits of it, you can't do it, man, because we too innumerable, man, which cannot be measured or numbered. Okay, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye sons of the living power. Okay, but we still the sons of the living power, man. You know what I'm saying? This time the Lord turned his back on us. Okay, and that's when the mediator Yahushua came to plead for us, man. Plead for our cause, man. All right, but 2/3 of our people, you know what I'm saying, gonna be destroyed. 2/3 of our people, man. That's like shit. That's 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 a lot, man. Okay, that's a lot of Israelites, man. All right, I'm read this again. It says Hosea 1:10. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be the sand of the sea." Okay, now you be on the seashore, you look at the sand. You know how much sand that you have in your palm of your hand yourself. All right, that's how much our nation. That's how big is our nation, man. All right, we not no damn minorities, man. Okay, and this is the reason why Esau wanted to eradicate us off of earth, which cannot be measured or numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people. That's time Yahweh turns his back on us, man. At it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. But we still Yasharala, man. All right. Let's go to Deuteronomy 1:10. It says, "The Lord Yahweh, your power, be have multiplied you, and behold, ye are this day as the stars of heaven for a multitude." Okay, and we still are the stars of heaven. You know what I'm saying? For a multitude. All right. We know why? Because if you read the book of Genesis, like I just read, 22nd chapter, the 4th verse to the 17th verse, It tell you that Yahweh blessed Abraham to be a multitude of nations, man. Because Abraham, you know what I'm saying, Abraham goes back to the Hebrew word, like I said before, Abba Raham. Abba Raham means father of the nations, man. Father of our nations, man. Okay. So I'm gonna read this again, Deuteronomy 1 and 10. This is a quick hitter. The Lord Yahweh, your power, have multiplied you, and behold, ye are this day, which is right now, as the stars of heaven, for a multitude, man. Okay, let's go to the word multitude. Abundant. Okay, goes back to Hebrew word rob. All right, robe, Salakia. Multitude, abundance. All right, numerous, greatness, because we're greatness of people, man. Excellent. All right, we huge, increase, long, many, more number, most, much, multitude, plenty. All right, so we big in number, man. All right, I'm gonna go to this last scripture. I'm gonna close out. And as a matter of fact, before I go to the scripture, I'm gonna go to the word innumerable. Innumerable. All right, innumerable. Too many to be counted. Okay, and that goes back to Hosea, man. We are as the sand of the sea. All right, we are too many to be counted, man. Because if you look at the sand, man, it's too many to be counted. We are countless, man. We are a countless nation. All right, and that goes back to Genesis, man. That goes back to the blessing. All right, the blessing, the Lord blessed Abraham. You know what I'm saying? Isaac. You know what I'm saying? The 12 patriarch of Jacob, man. All right, and multiplied the whole face of the earth. We are innumerable people, man. And that killed all that. And you know what? That killed the deception from Esau, saying we are minorities, man. That's that bullshit, man. All right, say too many to be counted. Okay, too many to be counted. Countless, numerous, manifold, multitudinous. All right, all right, all right. You can read more of this too, man. A great number incalculable, man. Numbers of endless numbers, man. You can't count the bits, man. We are a large nation, man. We are beyond, all right, beyond number. Beyond number, man. I'm gonna go to Ecclesiasticus, which is Sirach, um, 37:25. This is my last scripture. I'm gonna close out. It says, the days, the the days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable, man. Okay, the days of Israel are innumerable, man. We are a large nation. We are of over large, man. And that goes back to that blessing, man, from Genesis 22nd chapter, man. Okay. So so with that, man, that's my response off Numbers 23rd chapter. All right. I hope y'all was edified. Shalom.